Emily Wants to Play 2 is a fantastic game, but with this game sadly comes not a lot of direction. If you're stuck on any part of Emily Wants to Play 2, then you are in the right place. My name is Reese, and this is the Tatters YouTube channel. If you do find this video helpful, please hit that like button, it supports us massively. But let's crack on and get straight on with the video. So first things first, what you need to do is go to your sensitivity settings, as you can see on the wall here. Change it to high. You want the best opportunity you can to move around for the rest of the game. Do not play on low sensitivity, it's a pain in the backside. So yeah, that's the first thing you need to do before you even jump into the game. After you've done this, then we can start the game. The beginning of this game is actually really simple. All you need to do first is proceed upstairs to your bedroom and go to bed. Okay, when you wake up, you'll look around the bedroom for the flashlight. It literally can spawn in a few different locations, but it should be in the bedroom, okay? The game will tell you to do some odd like house things. It'll tell you to wash the pots and have a shower. Ignore that for now. All you need to do is get downstairs, go to the back door. There should be some clocks on the wall, okay? As you can see on the video now. Have a look at the time, and that time you need to memorize. Go back upstairs, and then on your, I think it's the first hallway, you should see some red squares or red pictures ahead of you. And then all you need to do is turn left when you're there, and then look left again, and you should see some pictures with some dots on them. The dots on the dice correspond with the time on the clock. For example, 4 o'clock would be the 4th dot. Choose the corresponding one, and then from there you need to pick up the key card behind it and then head back downstairs to where the doors were, open it, and then this will happen. So from there, you have woke back up. Just pop the alarm off, spin around, keys and light in front of you, grab them, and now we do the tasks. So you hit left, go into the bathroom and have a shower. Once we have finished the shower, head back downstairs, past the dice photos, go right, head back down there. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to do the pots pretty much. So yeah, all the fun stuff, have a shower, then head over and just do the pots. So now the pots are nice and clean, we're nice and clean, and it is ready to leave for work. Go to the back door, interact with it. Sometimes it tells you that you need to do more stuff, but you don't. Just do a quick spin around, go past the bookcase, spin right around on yourself, and just interact with the door again, and it should let you out. So now we are at work. All you need to do is follow the corridor down. You'll see this weird stuff going on, just run it in. Boom. Shuts the door in your face, goes dark. We're all a little bit confused where to go now. Oh my god. Demons, Emily's demons are here. So all you need to do is just check the cards, the lights will come back on, take a right. And now we need to find a key card to get into that room at the bottom. So the key card can be in 3 locations. This is the first location on the top of the toilet. It could be there. On this run though it wasn't, so we can head back out. That's the door we're looking for. And then find one of the other 2 locations. Carry on down the hallway. Go to the back bathroom. And check on the back parts near the toilet paper. Grab that. That's on this run through. It's grabbed there. So we're going to run back out, and I'm going to show you where the other spawn location is, just in case it does land on you. So you pop into this office here, pop the light on, and then it should be on this desk. It's got to be one of these 3 locations. So just make sure you check it around. Whichever one it is, come back out that door. And then we'll go out into that blue door, and that will be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is super simple. You will be going against Greta on this one, and she cries. You hear her saying mama, it's like a cry sort, weird cry sort of thing. Just ignore it, and every time you think you want to go quick, just walk. It's really simple. Don't sprint with it, and the card is literally in this room. Boom, grab that card. Right, I think this is the only location it can actually spawn in. I didn't see it spawn anywhere else, but yeah, just grab the card and then head out left out of this room. There she is. Ignore her, just go nice and slow. If you've got space, maybe do a little sprint, but yeah, grab the card, follow it around through the break room, hit a left again, and then hit a right. And there is the door to success. Let's carry on with 9 o'clock. Right, so it's 9 o'clock now. This level, we will be going against Kiki and Maxwell. What you need to do is you need to head straight into the warehouse. This weird a la macro stuff will be happening. Hit a right and grab the torch. This will pretty much help you out massively for the rest of the game now. The warehouse is a pain in the backside. Maxwell is a pain in the backside. Kiki is a pain in the backside, but I'm going to show you all locations. So make sure you check for the key cards in this room, every single desk. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you check every single desk. There's Kiki. Again, like the first game, all you do is stare at her, so she's actually really, really easy to beat. And Maxwell just runs in your face. It's a weird one with these two. I don't really know why the games put these two together, because they don't really counteract each other. It's a bit of a pain in the backside, but yeah, make sure you check those desks. And there is two other locations. If it's not on the desk, it can be somewhere else. Obviously, there's 3 locations. So one of them is the one that I think that we get on this run through. And that pretty much is here. Yeah, it's on the box, top of the box. And then there is a third location as well, which I'm going to show you on this, because just because we got this one on this run through doesn't mean you'll get, one of the other two. And it's at the top of this box here. So grab that if it is on there. And then all we need to do really is the same as the other levels. We need to get out of the warehouse, so stick to the walls pretty much. And then you'll find your door at some point on the left. That's what I always do. Just stick to the outside wall. And then, yeah, just pretty much get out. And then you're done. Right, so the next one, we need to get another key card. This is the yellow area. So you go into this room here to the right. I think it's the conference room. And this card will be on the desk. It's a little red card. This will get you to area 4. Once you're at area 4, just again, like always, just go through the door and put on the power supply. Things will get a little bit interesting when this happens. Lights will come on. And then we need to hit a left. And then Emily will burst out. Like, boom, look at that. I need to slip past her. And then we need to go right. Carry on in this tunnel. And we're going to go left. And then we're going to hit a right. And then another right. And then that is another left. And I believe that is the end of that hour, I think. You just follow it right again. There's nothing else to do in this hour, I don't think. It's one of the easiest bits in the game, to be honest. Once you're past Emily, that's it. Just drop down, boom, 11 o'clock. From 11 o'clock, we literally just drop down through this bit. And we're now pushing to get another card to get us out of this basement-y bit. The black card should be on this desk, though. I think it's somewhere near the... there it is, yep. So you just grab that next to the files. And you pretty much just get out of here as soon as you can, really. And that's another hour done. These few hours in the whole game went really, really quick, and they're definitely not timed because, really quick. Simply just leave, and then that's the hour done. So when midnight does strike, it's just a game of hide and seek, pretty much. I can't really tell you what the best way to do this is because it's RNG, and they do spawn in different places every single time. Anyone can spawn anywhere, really. But all I can tell you to do is meticulously search every single room. Start at the back in the bathroom and just go through. I'm going to show you where all the people were in this run through, but again, it's not going to massively help you. You just need to be meticulous when you do this. Also, you get about 7 minutes to do this, so it's a long, long time. So it's actually a really hard level to fail. It's one of the simplest ones on the game. Once you know what you're doing and you know where some of them do spawn, that's it. Pretty much Kiki's the last one, and we're on to 1 o'clock. So this is your next bit. All you need to do is follow this loop, really. Chester is a bit of a pain in the backside, and it gets a little bit boring, I must admit, on this one. But as long as you stick to this loop that you'll see on screen now, he can't ever catch you. The chase, I must admit, is later and longer now than it is later on in the game. So by that I mean, he chases you for a long time. But just make sure that when he does stop, you look both ways. And this is where I always stop. So always default here, where this truck is, and then boom, he'll chase you again, and just rinse and repeat, really. And that's all you need to do on this level. It's really super simple. Just keep running so far away and get away from Chester. But yeah, that's all you need to do on this one. Leg it. So this next hour, you pretty much just play musical lights or hide and seek in the dark, pretty much. The point is to find the room which is lit up before Twinkle Twinkle Little Star finishes. So you can hear the game, you can hear in the game that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star will play. Once you've found the proper room though, the one with the light on, the music will stop and you'll have to walk around and find another room while the music carry on playing again. Also here, there is Max patrolling the entire building. So I've seen a lot of people tell you to wait outside the room when you found it to try and stall the game setting you on to the next part. I think this is timed. In my opinion, I don't think that works. It does make it a little bit easier to find the bathrooms or whichever one is lit up, because to be deadly honest, just follow the route that you're seeing on screen now. If you just follow that and just keep doing that over and over and over again, you will find the one with the light on. So I'm not quite sure the strategy does work if you stay outside and just stare at Max, but the strategy that I did, I'm just saying I know it works because obviously I did it, but I'm not saying this other one is wrong. It's just, I don't know, it feels a bit cheesy and a little bit of a way to cheat, I guess, in some ways. So I just would walk in most of the times, and yeah, you just pretty much rinse and repeat that to make sure that if, you know, Max does get you, you back off and you go into the room and it'll reset and then just find the next light. This one's really, really simple. You don't need to worry about Max, to be deadly honest. But yeah, keep it cool, find the one with the light on, and then yeah, that's 2 o'clock done really. Right, so 3 AM. This one is the retro hour. So all you need to do on this one is go against Kiki, Mr. Tatters, and Chester all at the same time. So this one, all we need to do is get to the same loop that we beat Chester with just a few hours ago. With Kiki being involved though, make sure you keep an eye on her, and if Chester does sprint at you, just keep an eye on Kiki as long as you can and then just do the loop, really. That's pretty much as what you do the whole level. Again, Kiki can be a bit problematic though when you're trying to get away from Chester, but some good news is that if Mr. Tatters does set off the red light, green light part of his gameplay, then Chester doesn't get you in this one. So unlike the original where the RNG was pretty ruthless and he'd just get you, in this one it doesn't. So it's quite a bit easier than the one in the first game. This one did take me a while to do, I'm not going to lie, and the level just seems to go on for a while, but one of the run-throughs that I did took nearly 9 minutes. So just bear in mind that if you do feel like it's going on forever, then it probably is, because yeah, it's just a bit long. That's all this one. But yeah, just keep doing the same run with Chester and keep an eye on Kiki. If you can stare at her long enough to get rid of her, then do that. And obviously with the red light, green light, make sure you don't go on the first run, because sometimes it gets weird and he can like glitch out and get you if you don't do that. So make sure he goes green, red, and then get him on the second green. That's what I always did, and it got me through the level pretty simply. But yeah, it's a long one, this one, so just bear with it. So 4 AM made me want to pull my hair out. It's basically a game of freeze tag. So all 7 dolls will be running around and you will have to try and catch them and freeze them by clicking or pressing right bumper. But here are some things you need to keep in mind. Weasel and Emily can unfreeze other dolls, so I would massively, massively recommend you going for them first. When Weasel runs, you will hear musical notes play, and when Emily runs, you'll hear like loud thumps sort of thing. So you need to get them 2 first, 100%, because they're the only 2 dolls, I repeat, that can unfreeze other dolls. After that, you need to look out for Max. You know, you've got to get in with your flashlight off. So when you're hearing his squeaks, when you're hearing Max's squeaks, what you need to do is you need to see where he is, turn it off, and just run at him and click right bumper or spam your mouse, whatever, and you'll get in pretty simply. So he's easy to catch. Greta's easy to catch as well. She'll just hear her saying "mama," and again, you need to walk up to her, don't sprint at her. Walk up to her, get her really quick. Bada bing, bada boom, she'll be out the way. Kiki is a little bugger on this level because she pretends to be frozen. So every time you see Kiki, make sure you trap her with the light and make sure you just spam her, literally with the right bumper, because she pretends to be frozen. This got me quite a few times, I'm not going to lie. But the most annoying doll on this whole level is Mr. Tatters, because he can freeze you for a few seconds when he red lights you. Now, this pissed me off so badly. It was so frustrating. And I think the whole level is around 3-ish minutes. And when he's red lighting you, and you've not got Emily or you've not got Weasel and they're just unclicking people, then it gets so frustrating. But I did come up with a meta. So all you need to do is you need to tag Weasel or Emily first, and the other one will come to unfreeze it, and then you can just pretty much run after it and chase the other one. So that's how you get them 2. So once you've got them 2, it doesn't matter if you get Max, Greta, Kiki in different orders. Just make sure, I guarantee Tatters will be the one you get last, because just make sure you get them all. But yeah, Tatters is such a pain in the backside in this one. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if any of you struggles with this one, because I think this is the hardest level in the game. But yeah, that's all you really need to know. There's nothing much else I can say about this level apart from good luck, really. So 5 AM, the easiest level in the game. Find Research Office 2. Pretty much go in, shut the door, turn your flashlight off, turn the lights off, everything else. Go into the corner behind the paper cabinets, just duck down, and then yeah, you're done. I don't even think you need to duck down, actually, now I've said it. You just sit there, don't you? And then just play a way out, and that's that level done. That's all you need to know. So here we are, 6 AM, the final level of Emily Wants to Play 2. All you need to do is find Emily 3 times while having all other 6 dolls trying to get you. The good part is, in this one, it actually spawns in exactly the same locations each time. So I'm just going to tell you the locations, and all you need to do is just work around these ones. So the first one is the electrical room in the red area. This is usually first place that I would say go, because she does spawn here quite a lot. After that is construction area in the yellow, where the forklift is. She's behind the forklift, just pop it there. The third one is the warehouse in the green area, right at the back of the room. And the other one is the conference and training room in the other yellow area. Now these four are the ones where she always was when I played it, but I will tell you now, I looked online and there was also one, research area 1 in the blue area, that some people were saying that she spawns there. I've never seen it, but I'll tell you now, things online are saying that she could be there as well, so just bear that in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks of how to do this one. And that is Greta, Max, and Weasel will all spawn in their regular locations, okay? So it's Greta for blue, Max for green, and Weasel for yellow. So when you're moving around for Emily, just bear that in mind when you're wondering who could come up at what locations. In general though, finding the locations is not hard once you know the map. You've played it for long enough now, we're at the end of the game, you should know the map by this point. So just keep going around those 4 parts. She doesn't necessarily spawn in the way that I read it out earlier, so just bear in mind that she could, you know, jump through either sides. But I would also recommend to try and find Weasel's music box and turn it off as fast as you can, because if he starts running after you, you're not getting away from him, to be honest. If I'm being fair, he's such a pain in the backside, and if Mr. Tatters showed up and he put the red box in your face again, red light even, then it could be massively problematic. Kiki again, stare at her if you can, the whole thing until she disappears. Sometimes that can feel like forever, but again, try and do that if you can. To get rid of Mr. Tatters as fast as you can as well, just be careful with the first red light. Like I said earlier on in the video, he is, you know, pain in the backside if you wait to go for the first green. So I'd let it go red, green, red, go. So that's probably the easiest thing to do on that one. And in Greta's area, remember just to watch out when you're opening doors, because she can just jump in your face. And if there's boxes around there, try not to rush to the box just because Greta's around, because she'll scream in your face instantly. But that is exactly how you do the last level. There's nothing else I can really tell you. You don't have to do anything after this, by the way. So when you do get the achievement for the last hour, the house and the place just burns down. So you can just, you know, you can just enjoy your time in the flames if you want. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If this did help you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more game walkthroughs. But I have been Reese, your host, and thank you so much for watching. Why not check out this guide that we did last year on Emily Wants to Play 1. Until next time, take care.